Is everyone ready?
Yes. Yes.
Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, today we have gathered to celebrate the marriage of Elena and Fikrat. Marriage is a promise between two people who love each other, who trust that love, who honor one another as individuals, and who wish to spend the rest of their lives together. Marriage enables two separate souls to share their desires, longings, dreams and memories, their joys and sorrows, and to help each other through all of the uncertainties of life. Marriage also has certain qualities of a contract in which two people take on the task of living together to enhance life's joy. However, marriage is much more than a contract. Marriage is a commitment to make that joy deep. Deeper than happiness, deep into the discovery of who you most truly are. It is a commitment to a spiritual learning, to a life of becoming, in which joy can comprehend despair, running through rivers of pain, and into joy once again. Yes, marriage is a lifelong commitment, but even more, it is a covenant. A covenant that says, I love you, I trust you, I will be there for you when you are hurting, and when I am hurting, I will not leave. It is a covenant intended not to provide haven from pain or from anger or sorrow. Life offers no such haven. Instead, marriage is intended to provide a sanctuary, safe enough to risk loving, to risk living, and sharing from the center of one's heart. This is worth everything. The words we say today have no magic or prophetic powers. The power of your wedding vows are merely a reflection of a reality that already exists in your hearts and minds. Elena and Fikrat, there is nothing that I can say, there is nothing that you can say to each other that will ensure a long and happy, satisfying and committed marriage. Only your love for one another and your integrity to make your commitment real can do that. I humbly offer the words of author William A. Peterson, who writes in The Art of Marriage, and who I believe has captured in words the essence of that commitment. I hope that you will keep his words upon your heart and refer to them again and again. He writes, "The little things are the big things. It is never too old to hold hands. It is remembering to say I love you at least once a day. It is never going to sleep angry. It is at no time taking the other for granted. The courtship should not end with the honeymoon. It should continue throughout all of your years. It is having a mutual sense of values and common objectives. It is standing together to face the world. It is forming a circle of love that gathers within the whole family. It is doing things for each other, not in the attitude of duty or sacrifice, but in the spirit of joy. It is speaking words of appreciation in demonstrating gratitude in thoughtful ways. It is not expecting the husband to wear a halo or the wife to have the wings of an angel. It is not looking for perfection in one another. It is cultivating flexibility, patience, understanding, and yes, a sense of humor. It is having the capacity to forgive and forget. It is giving each other an atmosphere in which each of you can grow. And it is not only marrying the right partner, it is being the right partner. This is the art of marriage. I'd like to at this time perform our sand ceremony, which I love.
Yes.
Elena, you have the white sand. Fikrat, please take the colored sand and also hold the container out here. And if you would pour the sands alternating back and forth in there and make a pretty little design. Now we are celebrating this union as it is symbolized through the pouring of these two containers of sand. As the two vials of sand are poured into the third keepsake vase, the individual containers of sand cease to exist. They are now joined together as one. Just as these grains of sand can never be separated and poured again into their individual vases, the love and bond between the two of you becomes inseparable.
Is it enough for both of them?
Well, Fikrat, you can shake it down a little bit because this is going to settle a little bit, and then you can get more in there. You want to get it packed right in there. Nice and tight.
All of it should fit?
Well, not all of it, but, you know, a little more.
Okay.
And if it gets loose or something before you leave back for Chicago, I would say, and my suggestion would be to just take a little bit of sand from this beach with you and to pour it on the top as a little extra remembrance of where
We'll let the kids do that.
Oh yeah, but
where your ceremony was held. I'll put that right down before you. Take
Thank
the
you.
vials back.
Thank you.
May we have the rings, please? Thank you, sir. Thank you. Do you, Fikrat, accept this woman, Elena, as your wife, joining with her today in matrimony, offering your friendship and loving care, honoring her growth and freedom as well as your own, cherishing and respecting her, loving and embracing her in times of adversity and times of joy? If so, answer now, I do.
I do.
If you would place the ring on her finger, kind of slowly there, so we can get some photos. Please repeat after me. With this ring I thee wed.
With this ring I thee wed.
Take this ring as a sign
Take this ring as a sign
of my everlasting and unconditional love.
of my everlasting and unconditional love,
With all that I am and all that I have.
with all that I am and with all that I have,
From this day forward as your husband.
from this day forward as your husband.
Do you, Elena, accept this man's Fikrat as your husband, joining with him today in matrimony, offering your friendship and loving care, honoring his growth and freedom as well as your own, cherishing and respecting him, loving and embracing him in times of adversity and times of joy? If so, answer now, I do.
I do.
If you would place the ring on Fikrat's finger. Please repeat after me. With this ring I thee wed.
With this ring I thee wed.
Take this ring as a sign
Take this ring as a sign
of my everlasting and unconditional love.
of my everlasting and unconditional love,
With all that I am and all that I have.
with all that I am and all that I have,
From this day forward as your wife.
from this day forward as your wife.
Love has no giver and no receiver. You are each the giver and each the receiver. The wedding ring is just a symbol, in visible form, of the unbroken circle of your love, so that wherever you go, whatever you do, you may always return to your shared life together. May these rings always call to mind the power of your love. Elena and Fikrat, in the presence of your family and friends who have joined to share this moment of joy, you have declared your deep love and affection for one another. You have stated your wish to live together, always open to a deeper, richer friendship and partnership. You have formed your own union based on respect and honor. Therefore, it is my joyful responsibility to officially acknowledge your union as husband and wife. Fikrat, please kiss your bride.
Yeah.
Hey, that's a good one.
Where trouble melts like lemon drops high above the chimney top, that's where you find me, oh, somewhere over the rainbow. Bluebirds fly and the dream that you did to, oh why can't well, I see trees of green and red roses too. I watch them bloom for me and you, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Well, I see skies of blue and I see clouds of white and the brightness of day. I like the dark and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. The colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, are also on the faces of people passing by. I see friends shaking hands singing, how do you do? They really say, I love you. I hear babies cry and I watch them grow. They'll learn much more than we'll know, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Someday I wish upon a star, wake up where the clouds are far behind me, where trouble melts like a lemon drops high above the chimney top, that's where you find me, oh, somewhere over the rainbow, where